They said he talked too much. They said he couldn't beat Liston, but Muhammad Ali didn't just win fights. He proved that a man's greatest weapon isn't his fist, it's his conviction. Muhammad Ali is widely considered the king of boxing, a little often associated with his nickname the greatest, for his legendary skill, influence, and three-time heavyweight championship wins. Muhammad Ali was born on January 17, 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. His father was a sign and billboard painter and his mother a domestic helper. At the age of 12, Clay discovered his talent for boxing through an odd twist of fate. After his bike was stolen, Clay told police officer Joe Martin that he wanted to beat up the thief. "Well, you better learn how to fight before you start challenging people," Martin reportedly told him at the time. In addition to being a police officer, Martin also trained young boxers at a local gym. Clay started working with Martin to learn how to spar and soon began his boxing career. In his first amateur bout in 1954, he won the fight by split decision. Clay went on to win the 1956 Golden Glove tournament for novices in the light heavyweight class. 3 years later, he won the National Golden Glove Tournament of Champions as well as the Amateur Athletic Union's national title for the light heavyweight division. In 1960, Clay won a spot on the US Olympic boxing team and traveled to Rome to compete. At 6 feet 3 inches tall, Clay was an imposing figure in the ring. He also became known for his lightning speed and fancy footwork. After winning his first 3 bouts, Clay defeated Zbigniew Pietrzkowski of Poland to win the light heavyweight Olympic gold medal. After his Olympic victory, Clay was heralded as an American hero. He soon turned professional with the backing of Louisville sponsoring group and continued overwhelming all opponents in the ring. Ali shook up the world by defeating the seemingly invincible Sonny Liston in 1964. Ali knocked out Liston and became the heavyweight champion of the world. Ali took on Joe Frazier in what has been called the fight of the century. Frazier and Ali went toe-to-toe for 14 rounds before Frazier dropped Ali with a vicious left hook in the 15th round. It was Ali's first professional loss after 31 wins. Another legendary Ali fight against undefeated heavyweight champion George Foreman in 1974. He baited Foreman into throwing wild punches with his rope-a-dope technique before stunning his opponent with an 8th-round knockout to reclaim the heavyweight title. A brutal third fight against Frazier, widely considered one of the greatest bouts in history. Ali won by TKO technical knockout at the end of 14th round. After losing his title to Leon Spinks in 1978, Ali defeated him months later in a rematch and Ali became the first boxer to win the heavyweight championship 3 times. Ali returned to the ring to face Larry Holmes in 1980, but was overmatched against the younger champion. Ali had a career record of 56 wins, 5 losses, and 37 knockouts before his retirement in 1981 at the age of 39. Muhammad Ali was married 4 times and had 9 children, including his daughter Laila Ali, who followed his step and also became a champion boxer. Ali conversion was a multi-year process that became public in 1964. Immediately after he became the heavy champion of the world, Ali began attending Nation of Islam meetings in secret as early as 1961. He had to keep his involvement quiet because his trainers and sponsors feared it would ruin his boxing career. In 1964, the morning after he defeated Sonny Liston in a massive upset, he officially announced he was a member of the Nation of Islam. For about a week after his announcement, he went by the name Cassius X. Later, the leader of the Nation of Islam, Elijah Muhammad, gave him his permanent name, Muhammad Ali. His conversion was deeply tied to his experiences with racism in America and his desire for a stronger sense of identity. He felt that Cassius Clay was a name given to his ancestors by white slave owners. He viewed Islam as a way to reclaim his African heritage. Ali started a different kind of fight with his outspoken views against the Vietnam War. Drafted into the military in April 1967, he refused to serve on the grounds that he was a practicing Muslim minister with religious belief that prevented him from fighting. He was arrested for committing a felony and almost immediately stripped of his world title and boxing license. He was found guilty of violating selective service laws and sentenced to 5 years in prison in June 1967, but remained free while appealing his conviction. Unable to compete professionally in the meantime, Ali missed more than 3 years of his career. Following his suspension, he continued training, formed amateur boxing league, and fought whomever he could in local gym. In 1971, the US Supreme Court overturned his conviction for draft invasion, ruling that the government had failed. This legally cleared his name entirely and allowing Ali to fight on a regular basis. During his 43 months away from the ring, Ali made money by acting in a Broadway musical called Buckwild and lecturing at colleges across the country. In 1984, Ali was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a condition he lived with for over 30 years. He died in June 2016 at the age of 74 from septic shock. Year before his passing, Ali had planned his own memorable service, a 3-day event which took place in Ali's hometown of Louisville, included an I Am Ali public art festival, entertainment and educational offerings sponsored by the city, an Islamic prayer program, and a memorial service. Prior to the memorial service, funeral procession traveled 20 miles through Louisville, past Ali's childhood home, his high school, the first boxing gym where he trained, and along Ali Boulevard as teen of thousands of fans tossed flowers on his hearse and cheered his name. Ali wasn't special just in the ring, but also outside the ring. Beyond his speed and power in the ring, Muhammad Ali was a force of nature whose impact on global culture, civil rights, and devoted much of his time to philanthropy, providing over 232 million meals. He traveled to places like Afghanistan, North Korea, and Cuba to deliver medical supplies and goodwill. He also received numerous prestigious awards for boxing career in humanitarian efforts. Ali opened the Muhammad Ali Center, a multicultural center with a museum dedicated to his life and legacy. In his hometown of Louisville in 2005, he said, Ali also played himself in the 1977 movie The Greatest, which explored parts of his life such as his rise to boxing fame, conversion to Islam, and refusal to serve in Vietnam. Ali didn't change boxing, he changed the world. Ali fought for his title, his faith, and his people. If you found this video inspiring, hit like and subscribe for more icons of history, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.